I know. You see, somehow the world's gonna change for me and feel so wonderful.
No, we're
Yeah.
recording. I need you to be silent.
Shut the f
Obviously, you know how works around here, so. Shh.
Okay.
You're working out the nice, buddy.
Shh.
5,
Bro, we're already
4,
recording.
3,
All right,
2.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to thee the 7th ever installment.
6.
What? How? We just uploaded. No.
Wait, no, this might be the 7th. Oh, this is the 7th.
This is the 7th, bro. The 7th ever installment of S.N.B.
S.N.B in the morning.
In the morning.
But it's like 11 o'clock at night.
It's in the morning for them.
In the morning.
Oh,
Thank you for
right, 'cause this
tuning
is
in.
pre-recorded.
Here with us today.
Thanks.
By the way, Nick, I hit my desk
Yes.
so hard that my
Does-
OBS says preview is currently disabled.
Okay.
But, Sean,
But
is
does
it still
your-
recording?
I'm still recording. Yes.
Okay. It
Does
doesn't
your
say stop
audience
recording.
know? Does your audience know that we record these things at night? Because I feel like it's kind of a perception
It's
that they
all
have.
about when you upload it, not about when you record it.
It's no, but like it kind of ruins the
Hey,
feel. Kind of
hey,
like
dipshit,
Saturday
can you let
Night
me
Live.
introduce you?
Did
Can
listen,
you let me
do
introduce?
you know?
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead, Nick. No, go ahead, man. This is your show.
No. Introduce me. Just
Okay.
get it
No,
over
it's
with.
clearly your show.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, here with us today, very special in my heart. I've known him for years. What?
Why did you count down again? Like, what was with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? I thought we've already been starting.
Because we're taking it from the top, not from the bottom.
No, but that.
From the tippy top, not the tippy bottom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very dear and special to my heart. I've known him since
You did it
I
again.
was 7-year-old.
I thought you lived in South Carolina.
I
I've
did.
known you
I'm
for at least 22
I'm
years.
completely making this shit up. I've only really known him for a couple weeks. I met this man a couple weeks ago. Here with us today.
Weeks? What are you talking about?
Pretty big
Nibbo, I
YouTuber.
met you at least
Noah
a year and a
Bamberg.
half ago. Noah
Otherwise
really?
known,
Also
otherwise known
known
as T Squiddy.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hi
His link will
everyone.
be in the description.
Hello.
Yes.
My
Respect-
brother.
respect-
No, I know you need our clout, so we'll help you out.
Listen
a
though,
little bit, right?
so listen, because I was just wanting to know, because like I know that whenever I first found out that Saturday Night Live and all those like Jimmy Fallon shows and stuff were actually recorded in the daytime, it broke my heart. So that's why I'm thinking like, your audience is probably going to be a little bit shook, a little bit disappointed whenever they find out that these things are recorded at night when it's, S.N.B in the morning, quote unquote, right? So it's like they're going to be thinking, oh, all three of us are talking in the morning, having a cup of Joe. But in reality, we're just sitting in our bedrooms at 11 o'clock at night, trying not to keep our parents awake as we make a podcast that's supposed to be in the morning.
Well,
if we
that's.
keep on going for
I like
another
to challenge
hour,
you on
then
that.
it'll be in the
Yeah.
morning.
Exactly what I was going to say. You just read my mind.
What did he say?
If
Are you
we
making
keep on
repeat?
going for an hour, it'll be in the morning.
Okay, true. Well, I mean, do these things normally last an hour?
No.
Bro,
we
it can
don't.
last as long as you can last. No, it's all about your
Alright.
endurance, all right?
No, we don't pay the tech
Well,
guy
listen, I'll
hour
stay
and
up till
40
3 in the
I
morning.
get paid by the hour,
Maybe
man.
not
I'll stay here all night.
This is not the Joe Rogan
Alright.
show.
Bring
It
Well,
was with Joe Rogan. and
Alex
the tech
Jones
guy was getting
Return.
paid
It goes
more.
on for like 6 hours, dude.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Oh, I've had live streams before that would go on for like 7 hours.
So-
I'll tell you, I had a Minecraft live stream that went like 8 hours.
Okay.
once.
So let me
But
add
the
some
live
live
stream, all
stream,
nighter.
both
it's
of you.
weird.
Shh. Let me add some structure to this, okay? The T Squiddy is what I'm going to refer to
Yep.
you as. The main reason I brought you in here, I was going to talk about crossplay with Minecraft, PS4.
No.
Yes,
No.
that's the main reason I brought
no,
you in here. Tell us
stop.
about that.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, this was a podcast.
Will
that I
PS4
made,
ever
like,
have
over,
crossplay for Minecraft?
like, made this podcast like 2 years ago. All right.
And it was your longest ever podcast, and it's still a problem.
It was.
It's
What?
it's still
No. Listen,
PS4 isn't crossplay.
This okay, but no one gives a shit about that anymore, except for you, Sean Sherman.
He's not
All right,
big.
listen. All right, Minecraft is dead. Fortnite is dead. Okay, everything's dead. We're all gonna die soon anyway, so we all might as well be dead. Okay,
Oh, sure.
listen,
That's very.
Minecraft cross compatibility is never gonna happen, and I don't care if it does because the last time I played Minecraft, like seriously, with fun and passion, was probably 2 years ago, right? Now if I play it, it's kind of like, oh, let me just get on here to fuck with a pig, and I'll call it a night, and
Whoa.
that's what I do.
Isn't
I
that
hop
bestiality?
on, I fuck a pig, and then
That's
I
bestiality.
get back onto some freaking Call of Duty, which I don't even play Call of Duty anymore either because that game,
You play
you
Battlefield.
know. I play Battlefield. That's my name.
Battlefield is a
That's my
great
name
game.
game. My main game.
Link in description.
But your name is Tactical Squid. Link in the description. Tactical Squid. Doesn't that relate with Minecraft?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. See, this is the stupidity in America that we face. Nicholas Ford, right?
Yes.
Or Chevy, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Tactical
Nicholas
Squid.
Shay.
Tactical Squid. In what
Wait,
part of
hold up.
Minecraft would be tactical? Explain to me
I feel like
Well,
in Minecraft
define tactical.
how it's tactical. You know what tactical is?
Like
Tactical.
tactics?
It's like freaking guns and freaking tactical stuff, like night vision goggles and
Just-
freaking thermal scope.
who's that one?
It doesn't make any sense.
Magazines
This
all
means
over
you have
your body
high
with
tech gear. It means you're being tactical.
Tactical.
What's-
Tactical.
Who's
You're
that
a
one like
tactical-
Minecraft YouTuber? It was like something Squid. Are you just like a butcher version of that? Or but
Okay.
Minecraft
so
can be pretty tactical, bro.
I'm sure you've
I've
heard.
also made this account. I made this account like 4 years. I made that channel like 4 years ago. It was my main game, right? And so obviously I'm gonna throw a little squid in there. It's just a teeny bit of squid, but tactical. That's the main game right there. It's tactical squid.
What
You
game?
can't have just a squid. You gotta have tactical. That's what makes it Battlefield. You can't just be, hi, I'm a squid that plays Battlefield. No, I'm a tactical squid.
Oh, I understand. Hey, what's the thumbnail for this video gonna be? Is it gonna be like just a squid in the ocean?
No,
Yes. Noah's face all over it. On every single little tentacle. That's gonna be Noah's
Well,
face.
Hey, it's 11:11. Sean Sherman, look at what time it is.
That's crazy, bro.
You wanna know the shit that I go through at Publix?
Yes.
Yes, please.
All right. So let me tell you something here about
Oh,
Publix.
Here's the title.
Shut the fuck up, Sean.
Publix employee gives
No.
insider
Let me talk
information.
for a dumbass. Holy.
No, do you feel like this could hurt your job at Publix whatsoever?
Yes. Are you ruining
No.
Publix's reputation right now?
No, I'm
No.
only saying that
The stock price is
Publix
plummeting.
was
No.
shopping. Hell. Okay. Publix, what's their motto? Where shopping is a pleasure?
I thought that was
Shopping
Walmart.
is far.
I seriously thought that was Walmart. I think it's save money,
No.
live better, isn't it? That's Walmart.
Save money, live better, but
Okay.
you're really like just freaking spending money on renovations so Walmart doesn't have a leak in their ceiling money. Freaking live better. Freaking. Okay.
Yeah, but Publix
So-
is expensive as hell.
So let me tell you about Publix, right? It's a beautiful place. It's honestly, if Florida were to have a trademark, if it were to have a capital like store or whatever, it would be Publix. Publix. We might
about
as well put
Winn-Dixie?
Publix on the Florida national
There's a
flag.
book about it. Because of Winn-Dixie.
There's a book about it.
Yeah, because of Winn-Dixie.
Are you talking about the
Yeah.
dog?
Winn-Dixie shit. No one gives a shit about Winn-Dixie. Who the fuck shops at Winn-Dixie? Okay, Publix is where the sophisticated people go, right?
I
Yeah.
But let me
I
tell you
understand what you're
This is where
saying.
the white trash goes.
Publix, not.
Right next to Walmart.
There's some very far from sophisticated people that go to Publix. All right.
I love looking
Let
on
me tell you.
Google. Walmart is the funniest thing ever. But keep on going.
All right. Well, okay. So let me tell you something. I'll never forget the time I was bagging. Right. I'm a bagger. I just put freaking food in a plastic bag, give it to them with a fake smile, and say, "I hope you just have the best day of your life." Right. They walk out of the store. They're happy. They're good to go. So I'm bagging. I'm doing my thing. I'm putting a pizza into a bag. The pizza doesn't even fit in the bag, so I'm stuffing it in there, hoping the customer don't notice I'm just ripping the whole bag. But anyway, I noticed that this guy comes in, right? He's like an old hobo-looking guy, you know. He walks in. He's looking around. I look at him. I'm thinking, oh, this is just the typical trashy customers that we get. It's nothing new,
He's not
So
sophisticated.
it's not very not in Kissimmee. Kissimmee is a very non-sophisticated area to live. I mean, the part I live in, it's more deep Kissimmee St. Cloud, right? So anyway, so I'm bagging, right, and I see this. He's looking around, and I start to look at him, and I'm like, what's he looking around? He has no food, and he's not doing it. And I see him go up to one of the people at our customer service desk, and he's talking to the people at customer service. All of a sudden, I look at this old dude, and he takes off his jacket, and he starts twirling it around in the air like as if it was a lasso. And I'm like, what the hell is he doing? He's twirling it around, and all of a sudden he just starts going, saying,
My type of guy right there.
I can't make out what he was saying, but it was like some Indian chant. I don't know. It's some weird. The whole store goes quiet. We're all looking over at him, and then he starts like he went into his pockets and he starts taking coins, wrappers, all this stuff. And he starts chucking it on the ground for no reason. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. And he comes up to, out of all the people, he comes up to the cashier. He comes up to the cashier that I'm bagging for, and he looks him dead in the eye, and he's like, "Do you want a mint? You want a mint? You want a mint?" And I'm like, "What the hell?" I mean, if anyone needs a mint, it's this guy, right? Because his breath, you can tell he hasn't brushed his teeth in at least 20 years or so. His teeth are all falling out. I don't know why he's asking that. My cashier, he's just looking at the so this guy now he looks at me, right? He stares at me. He's like, "You're a fine looking young man. You're a fine looking young man. I'm sure you want a mint." And I said, "No, I don't. I don't want a mint. I'm okay." He says, "You sure?"
He's probably trying to give you like
Everyone's staring,
LSD.
right? My managers end up coming out. The managers come over. They say, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "This guy's asking if I want a mint. I don't want a mint." And so they end up telling him, they're like, "Sir, you come over here." They said, "This dude takes off his freaking shirt." And at first it was his jacket. Then he takes off his entire shirt, exposing his freaking titties. And I'm just standing there in freaking awe, like, what the hell is going on? I just want to go home, right? I have a 9 to 5 job. I'm like an hour away from going home, and I'm just like, can I clock out early? I literally went up to after this all happened, I went up to like one of our assistant managers. I said, "Can I please go home early?" She said no. But anyway, so he takes off his shirt and then he starts jumping up and down for some reason. And he asked my manager, he says, "You want a mint? So finally, he ended up calling the cops. Our manager ended up calling the cops, right? And this guy, he's kind of just walking around the front of the store. My manager's trying to get a hold of him, and he's like not cooperating, right? We end up having like 3 or 4 other managers come in. They're like trying to like calm him down. They're like, "Sir," everyone at the store, they're just watching them. They're just some people were laughing, some people were scared. I saw this little girl, she was crying her eyes out. Like, she was terrified. Like, she had never seen anything like this before. I mean, the poor girl was petrified. I mean, what the, you don't just see some random old hobo guy with his shirt off just asking people if they want mints, And anyway, the cops end up coming. The cops end up, trying to detain them, and the dude was still like being crazy. So it took like there was like 2 cops to end up like grabbing him. They put his hands behind his back. They walked him out the store, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, it's another day at Publix, right? This just But yeah, and so he went off in the cop car, and they went on. But it was nonetheless, it was quite an experience that I think was an important thing to encounter, I guess. So yeah, it's that was that.
Wow.
Do you think he got his holes resized in jail?
What was that?
I said, do you think he got his holes resized in jail?
He's probably in jail. I don't know. Who knows?
Or is he
No,
resizing things?
I have heard from multiple sources that Publix practices systematic racism, and there's white privilege. Is that true?
Mm,
The white guys get to become cashiers, and the dark guys have to be beggars. Is this
not
true?
not necessarily. To be honest, at my public system, Spanish and were cashiers.
Wait,
Um,
the Hispanics are cashiers?
Hispanics and blacks, really.
Oh.
Because the white people are becoming the minority.
Yeah, that is true, yes.
Slowly phasing out society.
So global warming's a thing. It's to get rid of white people. It's to balance out. And I'm saying natural selection.
Mm-hmm.
White people are more affected by the sun.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Okay, let me interrupt for a second. Back when I lived in South Carolina, my dad's favorite store was, you guessed it, Publix, right? And he was a manager for another company, and he had a hard time dealing with his employees, right? So he asked the manager at our local Publix, what does he do? And he said something along the lines like, "We don't sell food, we sell service." And always stuck with me.
That's okay. That gave me goosebumps. I'm not gonna lie.
Why did I give you goosebumps?
That was just touching. I'm just like that because that really is what we do at Publix. We are, and every customer that comes up to me, they'll say that. They'll be like, Publix, it's a little bit more expensive, but the service that we get. Let me tell you something. Even though we have some head customers, I have had some customers where I absolutely love them. I'll tell you this. I remember one time, I swear I should be getting promoted for this, but obviously my managers don't see it because I'm walking them out in the parking lot. But anyway, I walked this lady outside to her car, and she's talking to me about how she lost her husband the other week, and she's all sad about it. And I mean, I was comforting her. I was giving her a hug. I ended up crying with her. We were both crying in the parking lot. I come back into the store. I come back into the store with tears in my eyes, and my friend's like, "What the hell happened to you?" I'm like, "This lady, she made me cry." But I have touched so many lives in that parking lot. Let me tell you, I've touched a lot of lives.
No.
That's
No.
my favorite thing to do is touch.
No, that is
lives.
Very pretentious of you.
Don't ever say it. No. What is up with you in that word?
Pretentious?
Yeah, why do you love that word?
Why don't you ask me about it? Oh, you just did.
No,
pretentious,
I'd rather.
Man. Let me give you an example of pretentious. This is
not.
The Publix employee who claims he's Jesus Christ walking around the parking lot. Touching people's lives. Miracles happen.
I am touching them. I've been touching these customers
we haven't done
a
pretentious joke for the past 2 episodes. We have to make up for it. So we need 2 more this episode.
I have been touching these customers more than Kevin Spacey touches kids in his basement. Okay.
Oh yeah, I want to hear about this haunted aisle.
Yeah. So listen. So aisle 16, it's a haunted aisle, right? There has been supernatural encounters that people have had on that aisle.
Wow.
What's the word, Sean? What's the word?
Pretentious?
No, the other one.
Dude, what the f are you talking about?
The one after the movie that we saw.
After the movie. Oh, Pina Colada.
Pina Colada, yeah. It's that type of that goes on.
You see clones of yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't even gotten to what we're even talking about.
Listen,
are you telling me you see clones of yourself in that aisle?
No, there's no clones. We don't see clones. But that, I don't know. I forgot what that word meant, but now you remind me. But so it wouldn't.
I'll explain after this. Just tell me what you've seen.
Anyway, so listen. So I have had this encounter, and various other people have had this encounter too, and it only happens after closing time. We close at 10:15.
Okay. And
we clean up the store until 11. Sometimes we'll stay till 12. Right? 11, 10:45 to 11. That's normally when we start seeing some freaky shit go on. So one time, okay, I'll get there. All right. All right. So I remember.
Wow.
I remember one time I was walking down that aisle, and all of a sudden I just see this bread fall down. Right? You think to yourself, oh, that could happen.
Oh yeah,
That
gravity in
happens.
effect. That's crazy.
It's gravity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You would think Newton's
Third.
whatever freaking
I think
law,
it's third law.
third.
I think.
Okay. I see that happen. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Next thing I see another piece of bread fall down. I'm like, okay, like what?
It's Newton's third law.
And I go to pick up the second piece of bread. All of a sudden, I see 3 pieces of bread to my right fall down all at once. This is a span of literally like 30 seconds at least, and that happens. And I'm like, the hell? Like, I end up picking up all the bread, and I'm like, okay. And let me tell you something. So I walk back to the back of the store. I forgot what I was doing. I don't remember, but I end up coming back onto aisle 16. I get back onto the aisle. I see at least 5 or 6 pieces of bread laying down on the ground. 2 of which I already picked up and put back. Okay? And I'm like, what the f***? All of a sudden, I kid you not, the lights on aisle 16 started flashing. No other light in the store was flashing. Only the ones on aisle 16 began to flash. I ran. Boy, I ran. I ran. And I went all the way up. I saw my friend Cam, right? Do you know who Cam Simpson is?
Cam, yes, I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, he works there, right? He'll tell you all about it, all
Man's
right?
a goof, dude.
I ran up to him, and I was like, bro, do not go on aisle 16, dude. And he was like, bro, what happened? He was like, are you experiencing like something on aisle 16 as well? Like, did something happen to you on aisle 16 as well? That's what he said. And I was like, yeah. I was like, there was bread falling down, and then these lights are flying. He looked at me, and I swear it was like the coldest look in his eyes I've ever seen, because like I said that to him, and he just stared at me, and he was like, bro, like, and dude, I'm getting chills right now just talking about this.
Are
He
you
said,
implying
bro,
that he was possessed? Is that what I'm getting from this? Or is that he
no,
was so scared that he was
no,
staring at you? Okay.
no, he wasn't. He's cool, but he looked at me and he said, Aaron just told me the exact same thing happened to him like 30 minutes ago.
That's
And I
crazy.
was like, for real, dude? He said, bro, he said, I swear to you, Aaron literally told. Aaron's a guy who works with us. But he said the same thing happened to him. He said the lights didn't flicker for Aaron, but he said that bread was like randomly falling. I'm just like, okay, I'm never going on that aisle again, right? And dude, but this is the thing though. There was I remember we were actually talking about this the other day. This girl named Andrea who we work with, she said she's seen bread fall down randomly on that aisle too. And it's crazy. And I know one of my other friends, his name's Toby, and I don't know if he was messing with us, but I remember we were telling him about it the next day, and he said that like he thought he heard like voices, like some like voices coming out of like where it's like where the yogurt is, like, but he heard like voices coming from behind the yogurt, and he
Oh
said it's
shit,
whispers.
dude. Wouldn't that be
He said
outside
something
though? Like outside
like
on the other
yeah,
side of that
you would
wall,
think
be the parking
you
lot
would think it
or the
would
other
be
building.
like out. Yeah, you would think it'd be like outside. I don't know, but he said he heard something behind, like I guess there's like some kind of like little area behind the yogurt. And he said that he heard like whispers and stuff like that. He couldn't make out what it was, but he just said he started like hearing like whispers.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know like if he's messing with, but dude, that aisle is haunted, bro.
Is this just Kissimmee, or
Haunted.
you think this is a nationwide conundrum?
This could just be a Kissimmee thing. I doubt that
St.
every
Cloud's better
Publix.
be sprayed with holy.
I doubt every Publix in America's aisle 16 is possessed.
I'll
and
be sure
haunted,
to
but-
ask about St. Cloud's aisle 16.
Yeah,
Ask about that.
I don't think. Actually, no. St. Cloud aisle 16.
St.
Wait.
Cloud doesn't have an aisle 16.
No, I think it goes up to. No, maybe they have more than 16. I can't remember.
That's wild.
But
I will
yeah,
be
bro.
asking about that, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Suck it up into the bag.
I've had experience with ghosts before.
Oh my god.
Really?
Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me get this out of the way. Am I the only one who doesn't believe in the supernatural? I think so. All right, go ahead,
You
Nick.
don't believe in the
Yeah, I don't.
hold up.
And I just get
Sean,
snatched
you
by a
said,
fucking ghost right now, dude. Just for saying that.
dude, Sean, you said you don't believe in the supernatural?
No.
Sean Sherman.
I think
Let
there.
me tell you.
Okay, go. Tell me. Enlighten me.
Ooh, let me tell you something, boy. You are dead wrong.
Yeah, it's no, I shit you not. Like when I used to live in Houston, I moved out when I was like 8, but the house I lived in from when I was like 6 to when I was 8, swear it was haunted. You could ask like anyone in my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, and I. Like, there's a couple of instances. There's like I want to say it was like it was either one apparition that would kind of form into others, or it was multiple. But there's the man in black, the woman, and the little boy in the yellow, and the little boy in yellow has been seen by both my mom and my aunt. And one instance was um, it was like late at night, and my brother and I were about to head off to bed, and I was supposed to be in the shower, and my aunt and my mom saw like something like running, kind of like running around like the house, and she was like, "Hey, like." She was telling us, she's like, "Hey, Nick, like get in the shower. Your mom's already told you like 20 minutes ago." And my mom already knew what was going on, and but she was kind of like just want to let her kind of figure it out for her own. And she's um right when she said that, I leaned over the balcony. I'm like, I already got out of the shower, and my brother was asleep at that point. And my mom like just looked over at her and just told her like that's what we've been seeing. There's another instance, the man in black, where I was asleep on the couch and my brother was next to me. Where it was like late at night, we were watching cartoons. My mom was in her room, and the living room was kind of like on the other side of the wall from her room. So, we're watching cartoons, the lamp is on, and all of a sudden it starts shaking, and my mom's like, "Hey, cut it out." And it stops, and then it starts shaking again, and my mom gets out of the bed, comes into the living room just to see my brother pale white, and he's like pointing at the lamp saying like it was the man in black who was shaking it. And there was a couple other instances, but I mean, like the dishwasher would start running on its own. There would be like footsteps going up and down the hall and up and down the stairs. We would hear voices. My door actually it closed on its own and then swung right back open. I remember seeing that.
For real?
Drawers, yeah, that was probably one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
Is that why you moved?
Drawers, no, but that I mean, it was definitely a burden that got off our chest when we moved. Drawers that we would close, they would be like pulled back open either in the morning, when we got back from school. My brother would see the man in black in the closet after he closed the door. It'll open during the night, and he'll see it. It was not a pleasant household. So yeah, I believe in the supernatural.
Bro, is this supposed to be a funny podcast? What the f is going on right now?
Bro, you just gotta take it in, man.
Look, I'm opening this door now. I gotta walk across the dark room and go into the bathroom and wash my face and brush my teeth and shit like before I go to bed. And it's 11:36 right now, and you guys are flipping me the f out.
I have to go.
Dude,
I'm a man of
I'm-
science, man. I don't have time for this, dude. Stop
Sean,
scaring
I
me.
hope you see a man in black on your way to the bathroom because you deserve
I
a
hope
real kick in
he'll be in for you.
reality.
Dude, okay, I'm just saying, how creepy would it be if I just okay, look, if I die from here to tomorrow, it's a coincidence, okay? I would hope.
No, that's
Okay.
no coincidence, Sean.
I'm
You
messing
got
with
killed by a
forces.
ghost.
But you can't even handle.
I mean, look, I'm opening my door right now.
Sean, you know the
We're good to go.
the office in my like downstairs in my house.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm sitting in that office, and I have to go back upstairs and go to my room. You don't have to be a little bitch about it. It's like pitch black. Everyone's asleep. I'm the only one
Good
awake.
luck, my friend.
I might just die. I'll get swallowed up by ghosts himself.
Well, here's the thing, dude. If ghosts are real, that means like we get to go somewhere after we die. That's not. Is that all that scary?
John, we're not gonna make this to a religious podcast.
Let's. I was thinking about
Okay,
you two both believe in ghosts, right? And I don't.
Sure.
The only way for that to happen, okay. Let's say, Nick. Let's say you die, okay?
Uh-huh.
Very unfortunate. I'm gonna miss you. Yada yada. Don't really care. I would want to know that you're a ghost, right? What would be the most non-creepiest way that you could reveal yourself to me, and be like, "Hey, Sean, ghosts are real." Because I'd really appreciate it, but like literally the non-creepiest way.
What, don't
Well,
get
that's easy.
That's
Like,
easy.
You could just like write on a piece of paper saying, "Yo,
Don't fucking do it at night. I'll tell you that.
No, yeah, you do it in like during school.
Bro,
Or
I feel like just to troll me, you'd fucking pull my toes while I'm sleeping or something, dude. You're probably the type of person to do that.
I swear.
I'll start tickling your feet.
Look, if I die
would,
first,
I would lick your toes.
I'll make your bed sheet yank
the
off the bed.
Shut the fuck up.
Sean,
Right.
I'll make you think that you have a
Sean,
I heard
pulse.
this.
sleeping at night. He's sleeping in the middle of the night. All of a sudden, he just feels someone licking his toes.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna make you a sexual poltergeist, okay?
Okay, look, let's say I die, okay? How would you guys want me to reveal myself? I'll literally do it. I will not do anything else. At school?
Dude,
With
I
a
told
lot
you,
of people.
you just like write on the chalkboard saying, "Yo, it's
That's
John's ghost
creepy.
here."
Okay.
No, everyone would get a kick out of it. They'd be like, "Oh, hey, Sean, what's up?"
I highly doubt it, dude. I think everybody would storm out of the room.
Sean,
Nobody
I
would
wanna
ever
see
believe who saw it.
Sean, I would like to see a marker lift up from the air and just write pina colada on the board.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'll know it's you.
Would that freak you out?
Right.
Would that freak you out?
S.N.B. No. I can actually, like, being completely serious, after my grandma passed away, like a week after, I would see her like walking past the bedroom, like my door in my bedroom.
See, like something like that would flip me the fuck out. It doesn't matter if it was somebody I loved or not. Like that would.
It was comforting just because, it was her.
Man, you guys are just different than I am. Okay, if you guys died, the way I would want you to reveal yourself to me,
Can I be like Casper? Like, we can be best friends still. I'm just dead.
yeah, how about this? Just have you seen the movie Ghost, bro? Just be fucking casual. You don't have to lift up any markers or anything, dude. Just be there next to me, bro, and we'll hang out with each other all day.
Patrick Swayze?
What?
With Patrick
Dude,
Swayze.
really, the more casual you do it, the better. Don't fucking levitate. Don't fucking write shit in the walls. Literally, just walk up to me and be like, yo.
Sean, I'll make everything in your house break, and they will literally come out the shelves and flying through the wall.
You, dude. I fucking hate you, dude. I feel like you're not joking either. Dude, if I was the ghost, I'd be considerate. That's probably why fucking, like, if ghosts are real, they probably get a kick out of this shit, dude. They probably think it's so funny. Like, they're probably not even trying to hurt people. They just...
I don't think they're actually trying to be scary, though. They're just over their own on the floor, just laughing their brains out that they don't have. I don't think they have brains. Do ghosts have brains?
Oh, some final thoughts, Nick. If I fall down the stairs and die, you can be fucking sure I'm coming for your ass, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. As always, we'll see you
to Tactical Squid on youtube.com/Tactical Squid.
In the next one.
Link will be in the bio. Tactical Squid. Goodbye.